it's Sheree from Sheree's Craft Girls. Thank you for joining me today. As promised, I'm going to make this lovely little bag that featured 2 little cards that I made earlier in a previous tutorial. So for this you're going to need your A4 cardstock. I couldn't remember for a minute. Mine went completely blank. Your A4 cardstock, and I'm going to use Tempting Turquoise this time. So that's a piece just cut, I believe it's 3/4 of an inch wide, and I've made mine with a piece that I just left over, but you could use the whole length of a sheet. This one is 10 1/4 inches. And then you're going to need some little piece. I did a 2-inch strip to make these beautiful edges for your bag, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. But first of all, you're going to stamp your card, and I used Dapper Denim, and I used Touches of Texture, and I used this one, and I stamped it off and stamped it round 3 times, giving the various shades of stamp. So once you've stamped your cardstock, as you can see on this one, I did the three different shades of that one, and I also incorporated that one in the 3 different shades, and that one's in Cherry Cobbler, and I think that's really nice, but I didn't want something quite so bold with this one. So taking your scoring tool, and on the long side you're going to score at 4.5 inches, 5 1/4, and that is the base of your bag, 9 3/4, and 10 1/2, and that is the flap of your bag. Turning it so the short side is at the top, you're going to do 3/4 of an inch, turn it round and do 3/4 of an inch, or you can score at 7 1/2. It's entirely up to you which one you decide you prefer doing. So let's fold and burnish the score lines. I love this Dapper Denim, really pretty colour, and I do like it with it in its full glory, and both in its stamped off hues as well. I think it's lovely. So that's all the score lines. This is really a very quick, very simple bag to make. Okay, so taking your snips, you have the edge that has no extra score lines, and this one that has the 2 score lines in there. So coming up from the edge that has no score lines, cut the 2 score lines to the square and just notch into them a tiny little bit. The same on the other side, so up those 2 score lines and just notch in a little bit. That's just for ease when we glue it together. Then, having the short side face you have a rectangle and a square. You want to remove them completely. So come across, you've got a rectangle and a square, and just remove them completely. Okay. And with Project Life corner rounder, round the corners of your flap. And I'm going to actually, if I can find my Dapper Denim, I didn't with the red one, but I think I'm going to. With this one, I'm going to take a sponge, and I'm going to just add a little bit of Dapper Denim just around the edge of the bag, just so we've given the edge a little bit of definition. And all you're doing is just coating the edge of your bag. You don't have to, as I say, the red one, I didn't. I'll show you that one. So I didn't add the definition there, but I just think once you've folded this up, the definition just makes it stand out a little bit bolder. Right, so now we're going on to making our corners. And for this, you're going to need your, if I could pick this one up, it doesn't want to come up. I used the Stitch Shapes framelits, and I cut 4 squares out using the small one. And then I went on and I took the second from the top, and just bringing in a big shot. This was going to take a lot of room. Once I've done the square, you have your stitched edges. Pop that onto your plate, and you're going to put your flat edge just inside the 2 points of the diamond. Okay, you can't see that, can you? Like so. So you've got the stitched edge just going across the centre like that. And I'll just put this through, and then I'll show you what we do. You have to put it through a second time. So just pop that through. And that gives you one stitched edge. And then you just have to pop that corner back so that the corner is aligned with the flat edge. And that, once you put it through, will just give you the stitching on the bottom. Like so. And there you have all stitched sides to your framelit. It's a bit small actually, but there we are. So that's how I made the edges. So bring back the box, and you're just going to put your corners with a little bit of Tombow. Making sure you do the right side, of course, into the corners of your bag. And I think that just adds a little tiny bit of definition to the box, making it look more like a bag, or a suitcase really, I suppose. So on the top, this little one, come here, like so. That's the back, and then you're just going to put on the front. Of your bag. So that's that one. You don't have to, you could just leave it plain. That's fine too. I just thought it's a fun way to use your stitched framelits to give it a more suitcase type of feel to it. Up the corner. Obviously you'll spend more time gluing it correctly, you know, filling it properly, whereas I've just dabbed on the edge just to show you how it's done. And then you're just going to glue your bag. So these pieces are going to come in and you're going to bring the front over to the back. So a little bit of Tombow on there and up there. You don't have to use Tombow, you can use fast fuse or sticky strip. It's entirely up to you. So just bring all the edges together like so, and the same this side, making sure the box is nice and square. And then I just go in with my gun folder just to make sure that's moved. And there, here's your little bag. And to do the handle, fold and burnish, you score it 3/4 of an inch at either end. That one seems a bit bigger than 3/4 of an inch. And again, with your Tombow, glue it down. And pop it on the top of your bag like so. And then just stop sliding on the top. That gives you the nice hold on. And I love these metal rimmed, I'm going to use the 2 big pearls, metal rim pearls. I'm going to use the 2 biggest, but you could use whatever you like. Taking the backing paper off and just pop that in the centre like a little stud. You could go all the way over, that would look nice as well. Just pop those in the centre so it looks like a little stud. Then with your your handheld punch, decide where you want your ribbon. I'm going to go there and there. Then I get my block and I just pop that inside where them 2 holes are. If I can just like that, getting a pencil and marking the holes. And punch the holes for them as well. And some dapper denim ribbon. And you're just simply then going to pop that through the top, through the bottom, back outside, and out through the top, back where you started, and making sure you've got enough length to do a nice bow. And I will try and do a nice bow. And there you are. A nice, easy little suitcase to put your cards in. And my bow's upside down. Typical, typical. Never mind. It's a bow. Just going to... There we go. So there we are. A pretty little bag to pop some cards in. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. If you have, please like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. If you'd like to purchase any of the products that have been used in this project, there's a link below to my shop. Until then,